JLR Investigates got some breaking news, everyone. This is the individual that got arrested in connection with the I-85 bomb threat, Greenville County, South Carolina. Yesterday, for 5 hours, I-85 between exit 40 and 46 was shut down because a truck driver, this guy from Illinois, claimed he had a bomb on a truck. But it gets deeper, folks. This guy is in the country illegally. He is in the country illegally. He's 28 years old. And authorities arrested him. He's charged with lots of charges here. But I have a lot of questions here. From Oak Lawn, Illinois. Apparently, ICE, there was a detainer on him, and they didn't execute the ICE detainer in Cook County, Illinois. Imagine that. Yes, he crossed into the United States illegally. This is an illegal, folks. I want to share a couple news clips about this guy, and then we will further discuss. Check it out.
So with the charges of breach of peace, high and aggravated nature, and conveying false information about a bomb threat, this court always follows the guidelines of the state statutes that are attached to the said charges. So for both of those charges, you will have a cash and surety bond of $10,000 apiece on both of those. You're also being charged with no vehicle license. Cash and surety bond is set at $238 on that particular charge. So altogether, you do have a total cash and surety bond that you will have to post, totaling in the dollar amount of $20,238. So what that means is that you have three options of posting that bond. The first option is the cash to this court and the dollar amount of $20,238. Second option is to get a bail bondsman. He or she will charge you anywhere between 10 to 15% fee of the $20,238. Third option, it cannot be yourself. It has to be a family member or a friend owning land or a home, valued at $20,238 with an aid of an attorney. That attorney can post that property bond.
A breaking news update. The man accused of making a bomb threat on I-85 in Greenville County appeared in court this morning.
The interstate shut down near the White Horse Road exit for several hours yesterday. You may have been caught up in all of that. Our Kelsey O'Donnell is live right now. She's been in court and she has the latest. Kelsey?
Yeah, Fred, Amy, it caused quite the scene yesterday, right during rush hour, as many people were trying to go home. As you mentioned, we got a first look at that driver today. His name is Ahmad Alhendi. He's a 28-year-old truck driver from Oak Lawn, Illinois. Now, we want to take you back out to that scene from yesterday. Again, a big backup, lots of law enforcement out there. There was SLED, Greenville County SWAT, Highway Patrol, State Transport Police, and the FBI all played a role in this situation to help mitigate it all. Now, authorities say Alhendi was pulled over on the interstate by State Transport Police for a missing license plate. Now, during that traffic stop, police say he indicated there was an explosive device inside of that 18-wheeler, which led to the shutdown of the interstate for several hours yesterday, causing a lengthy backup for drivers. Today, Alhendi appeared in the Greenville County Detention Center for his bond arraignment, facing charges for breach of peace, high and aggravated conveying false information about a bomb threat and operating an unregistered vehicle. He was given a bond today for a little over $20,000 and was ordered to stay in South Carolina.
Once you have posted your bond, you will be free to leave, but you cannot leave the state of South Carolina.
And again, there is a pending immigration hold right now on Alhendi. It is likely he could bond out today. However, as you heard the judge there, he would be ordered to stay in South Carolina as this case unfolds through the court system. I do want to note that vehicle yesterday on the interstate was swept and cleared, and the interstate reopened shortly before 8. Live outside the Greenville County Detention Center, Kelsey O'Donnell, back to you.
I have a lot of questions here. First, the question is, what in the world is this guy doing driving in a truck from a trucking company called Globe? What is he driving around without plates on his truck? And why would he even tell the authorities that he had a bomb on his truck? Was this a diversion? Was he diverting law enforcement resources to be focused on him while something else was going on? It doesn't make sense. This does not make sense whatsoever. When did he come into the country? Is he working with people? What about the trucking company he's affiliated with? Do they hire illegals? Is there others on the loose here? This guy apparently has a criminal record, but ICE didn't execute the detainer on him because Cook County didn't cooperate. One of those, and we've been hearing a lot about that when it comes to sanctuary cities not complying with ICE. He shouldn't have been out on the streets, but why was he driving an 18-wheeler truck? A lot of unanswered questions. We covered this. This caused significant damage on I-85. Traffic was backed up for miles. You know, that's a route that people use to go between Charlotte and Atlanta. And a lot of people were worrying and panicking. And this comes after these terrorist attacks on our country in the New Year's. Everyone's on edge. So when you hear bomb threats and you hear bombs, everyone's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And just because this guy's joking, you got to take it seriously. It's not a joking matter, but why would he even say that? And he's in the country illegally. What happens at this point? Hopefully he gets prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And hopefully we can get some answers, like a press conference or something, because authorities have been very tight-lipped about this. Though authorities put out tweets about this. I want to share a tweet right here. South Carolina Department of Public Safety tweets out, on January 2nd, 2025 at approximately 2:45 p.m., a South Carolina State Transport Police officer initiated a traffic stop on a tractor trailer on Interstate 85 in Greenville County due to a missing license plate on the trailer. During the traffic stop, the driver, 28-year-old Ahmad Alhendi of Oak Lawn, Illinois, indicated that he had an explosive device inside the commercial vehicle. All 6 lanes of I-85 were subsequently shut down as the threat was investigated by the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, SLED, and the FBI. The tractor trailer was cleared and all lanes on I-85 were reopened at approximately 7:40 p.m. Alhendi was taken into custody at Greenville County Detention Center and charged with the following: breach of peace of a high and aggravated nature, conveying a false information about a bomb threat. The tractor trailer was registered to Globe Transportation out of Illinois. By the way, his last name Alhendi originates from Syria and Saudi Arabia, so he's Middle Eastern. And that's what Fitz News previously reported, that the subject was Middle Eastern. Let me know what you think. Other than that, no press conference. So we're going to be looking into this guy. We're going to be looking into this case. Are there more illegals driving trucks around the country, working for trucking companies? The trucking companies should be held liable too for hiring people that are in the country illegally with ICE detainers, right? Right? Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, like, hit the notification button. When more information comes out about this, we'll share. And thank God no one was hurt. Kudos to law enforcement for doing an excellent job in getting this creep off the streets. We'll talk soon. Stay tuned.